These are the very subtle, deeper things that are very clearly given in Mahabhagavata about Lord Krishna's life. Those who won't go into these deeper things, they will think otherwise. Because if you think only in terms of physical level, you cannot understand this. If we think in terms of our physical life, you can never understand this. That is why even the scholars are also confused. Yes.
To transform themselves from form consciousness to the inner consciousness.
Yes.
This is the whole process. If you see the form, and you get to know it is only an expression.
An expression. Yes. Our form is only an expression of the higher principle. This we should always remember.
This is exactly this initiation of whole humanity.
Yes. Because these appear to be so many stories in the Puranas and the scriptures. If you don't know the significance, then all these stories are like fairy tales. They are not fairy tales. So Triyambaka is, so that is the now you know what is Triyambaka. Tripurantakaya. Tripurantaka. Tripura Antaka. Antaka means the one who destroys. Antaka. Anta means end. Antaka means the one who brings the end, destroys. Tripurantaka. Pura means city, forum. Tripurantaka means 3 forums, 3 cities. So he destroyed 3 cities. Yes.
All of us, we watch this devotee Dev Mahadev, also Mahabharata, all these long movies. Now we know many stories from Puranas. And it is very useful.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Then all these devas now are like members of our family. We know all the secrets, all the skeletons in the sculptures. In the wardrobe.
Purana also means old, yeah?
Purana means generally it is understood as old, but it is eternal. Yes, they are always there. Purana. Purana is generally understood as something in the past, the old. But it is applicable always, forever. It is applicable forever. Purana is it is a particular type of text which has 5 types of explanations, 5 types of presentations together. When an ancient then it is called Purana. What are these 5 is? One is called Sarga.
So Purana is which gives 5 layers of explanation.
Five presentations, which explains 5 aspects. That is, all these Purana, in every Purana, you have these 5 aspects that are explained. What are the 5 aspects is? Sarga. Sarga means cosmogenesis. Cosmogenesis. Sarga. The creation of cosmic creation. And then Pratisarga. Pratisarga means anthropogenesis, the creation of the beings. First is Sarga, that is cosmogenesis, the creation of the cosmic beings. And then Pratisarga is anthropogenesis, creation of the beings. Sargascha.
Second is the beings.
Yes, being.
The creation of the
Cosmic.
cosmic
Yes. Cosmogeny and cosmogenesis and anthropogenesis. Sargascha, Pratisargascha. And the third aspect is Vamsha. Vamsha means the coming down, that means the what you call the clan. The descendants, what you call descendants. Mainly there are 2 types of descendants. One is solar and one is lunar. For example, Rama belongs to the solar descendancy. Surya Vamsa it is called. Rama has come down through solar descendancy. Surya Vamsa it is called. Surya Vamsa means the descendancy of the solar descendancy. So Rama came down from that descendancy, solar. Surya Vamsa. The other is lunar. So that is called Chandra Vamsa. Chandra is moon. Chandra Vamsa. Krishna came down through this lunar descendancy, Chandra Vamsa. So there are many rulers, great rulers. Some of them came down from Surya Vamsa and some of them from Chandra Vamsa. So Vamsa means this clan or descendancy.
I have a question. This Surya Vamsa and Chandra Vamsa, they existed in common or in different times? Because Rama was in silver.
In Treta Yuga. Treta Yuga.
In Treta Yuga, in silver age, yes?
And Krishna in Dwapara, in the copper.
At the end of Dwapara.
Dwapara.
So Luna and Sun, this Vamsa was they were in different times.
Not in different times.
They were together.
Not in different times. In some times more descendants will be from solar and less from the, but there are always simultaneous. Yes, yes. But more from the solar at particular time, more from the lunar another time. But both descendancies can exist simultaneously. Because even at the time of Krishna, Krishna, Pandavas, these are all from lunar descendancy, but still there are some who are continuing from the solar descendancy also. So they can exist simultaneously, but at a particular time it will be more from that descendancy. So in Purana, one is cosmogenesis, anthropogenesis, and about the Vamsya also, from the descendancies and all these phenomenon, that is also explained. And then the fourth aspect is Manvantara. Manvantara means the period of time which is governed by the Manus. There are 14 Manus. And the time period that is governed by each Manu is called a Manvantara. It is called a Manvantara. Manvantara is the time period which is governed by a particular Manu. At the present we are in the Vaivaswat Manvantara. In the present Manvantara in which we are now, it is called Vaivaswata Manvantara. Vaivaswata Manvantara. Now we are in Vaivaswata Manvantara. That means Vaivaswata Manu is the ruler now. You can know about this from the books of Blavatsky and Alice Bailey. Because these are all given in Puranas, in scriptures. If you read Blavatsky books and Alice Bailey. Madam Blavatsky has given these things, and in the books of Alice Bailey also.
But this is what Master Mulia wrote.
Yes. Yes. Because the masters are responsible to keep all this wisdom. So therefore, from time to time, they bring to the humanity in the particular language, from the particular beings, according to how they receive from their higher forces. Manvantara. And the last one, the fifth one is Vamsya Anucharitam. Vamsya Anucharitam.
Ananta Krishna, there is a question from Rona, I don't know. So, Madame Blavatsky, she was writing her books, in which language? Because she was...
In English.
Yeah, in English.
She wrote in English.
Yeah, she wasn't living in Russia, I know.
When she was writing, she was in England.
Yeah.
She was writing these books sitting in England on the bank of the Thames
She was
river
writing by origin, but she was writing
in English. Because the masters decided to give in English. For the present humanity, masters have decided, because so far, before that, all were in Sanskrit. All this wisdom was in Sanskrit, preserved in Sanskrit language. But then, masters, it is not that they have decided, but from the higher order, that is given to them, that for the present humanity, English is selected as the language to transmit this wisdom. So therefore, they have given it in English.
So some French people were very troubled because before French was
Yeah, before the, yes.
And then the hierarchy decided, no, we will use English because it's simpler, it is easier to learn.
This has nothing to do with the British. This has nothing to do with any political or racial and all these things. It is cosmic.
Yeah, Sanskrit is nothing to do with India.
You know, no. It was, Sanskrit was the language used all over the world in the ancient times. Vedic literature, it belongs to the whole of humanity, not to one country or one race.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, in the place where Vasudeva lives, so two nearest streams, one is Purna, another is Ganga.
Yes, you see,
It is unbelievable.
there are two rivers.
We have six.
There are two rivers near the village where they are living, Krishna.
Region, we have six Gangas.
6 Gangas.
Very small streams.
Yeah,
But
they are called Purna and Ganga in Russia.
in Volga region, we have the river Sukha,
Sukhan, yeah. See,
river Kuben.
Kuben.
Yeah, like so.
So all these names, you see, they are Vedic names. So it is evident very clearly that it belongs to the whole of the humanity. The humanity was all under one culture, Vedic culture. That is quite evident. So therefore, these five form the content subject of the Puranas. So there is a stanza also given to remember. Sargascha, Pratisargascha, Vamsho, Manvantara Anicha, Vamshanuchiritam Chaiva, Puranam Panchalakshanam. The Purana is having 5 parts, 5 types of things, presentations. All these are these 5. So in every Purana, you find these 5. Vamshanucharitam. Anucharitam means the history, are the about the those who came and who has descended, and how this descent continued and what has happened. This history aspect is given Vamshanucharita. History. So all these Puranas also having the history of the human race.
History of human race.
Yes. So the history which is taught now in the present is not the true history. It is all built up history. In every nation it is like that. For India, for Germany, for Russia, the history that is at the present in the colleges, universities is not true history of humanity. So the true history you can find in the scriptures only.
So then in future we could work on this?
Yeah, we have to.
Because this is very essential that the people understand better each other.
Yes.
This is then the enemy idea will disappear.
And this will be a very hard work for the dark forces. If all the people know this wisdom, then they will be united. And then for them it is not connected. Yes. Vasudeva.